아저씨. There's some... There's one enemy. The enemy's weakness is only one enemy left.
Target locked. The enemy is still alive.
Wow, you're all so powerful.
Efficiently
Two enemies.
last one. Don't let your guard down.
Woo! Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Let me at him.
It off.
Only one enemy left. Efficiently executed. There's some...
one, don't let your guard down.
Wow! You're all so powerful!
You're unworthy of my time.
There are 2 enemies!
Last one, don't let your guard down.
I'll be cheering you on from here! There are 3 of them! Strike first! Just one more! I'll be cheering you on from here! There are 2 enemies! One more! I'm not who I used to be. There are 2 enemies! Now's your chance! Efficiently executed. There are 2 enemies! If you get into trouble, run!
You're unworthy.
There are 3 of them! Strike first! If you get into trouble, run!
Well done. You're unworthy of.
There are 3 enemies! Continue! Just one more! If you get into trouble, run! There are 3 enemies! Be careful! One enemy left!
One more to go.
I command thee!
I'll fail to finish it off.
There are 3 enemies. Be careful. 1 enemy left.
Last one. Don't let your guard down.
Proceeding.
It must be eliminated.
Only 1 enemy left. I command thee.
You're unworthy. You've improved.
From here. Three enemies. They all seem agitated. Wow! You're all so powerful! I command thee!
Such persistence.
Canadian! Attack! There's...
There's a box in the room. It's the delivery order from the TV show. Obtained out of Morocco and super diet food. Oh, how sublime the heroine Murasakino is portrayed in this passage. She was written to be the ideal woman of the Heian period, the quintessential Heian beauty. Speaking of Heian beauty, here's a question for you, Arnold. The chief criteria for Heian beauty was the length of the woman's hair, though cosmetics were important too. They used white makeup, plucked their eyebrows in favor of drawn-on knots, and colored their teeth with the limonite. What do you think the men did But do you think the men did these things? They colored their teeth. Ha, wrong again. Maybe a little makeup would hide your shame. It was a unified style. Whether man or woman, every adult sported this fashion. Even though the white powder was lead-based and unhealthy, they wore it to uphold their standards of beauty. Compared to them, you guys are... That's it for today's meeting. Hidetoshi whispers something to you. Arnold-kun, I want to talk to you after the meeting. Rooftop. I'm sorry to drag you up here, but I wanted to tell you something. The cigarette butt incident will be dropped. They say it's my fault for asking so many questions. I wanted to be a student council president next year, and the PE teacher agreed to endorse me. But I lost any chance of achieving that goal when I disagreed with him. The student body is also annoyed with me. I rambled on about rules and fairness, but all I really proved was that I was desperate for power. Good thing you noticed. Now I know why the president asked you to join the student council. You don't say things to put people down, you're just honest with them. Hidetoshi seems to be looking at you with admiration. The system only works if you have people's trust, and trust is not something you force them to feel. When the PE teacher suggested that you should be a suspect, I felt as if I was being bullied by an ignoramus who just had more power than me. I felt like the truth was being bent and I might lose a friend as a consequence. If it wasn't for you, Arnold-kun, I would have gotten carried away. Thank you. Hidetoshi seems genuinely appreciative. It's getting dark out. Don't tell anyone what I just told you. I realize it's out of character for me. I'm sure everyone would just make fun of me. Remember, I expect you to keep this a secret. See you later. The dormitory lounge. Amidst your friends, you see Ryoji.
Oh, welcome back. You're late. Ryoji-kun was just leaving.
Oh, hi, what's up? Studying? You know, I'm here a lot, but I hardly ever run into you. Strange, huh? Oh well, I'm out of here. See you later.
See you later, Ryoji.
Aegis came down the hall.
Was that Ryoji-san?
Yeah, he said he was going home.
What was he doing here?
He's been coming here a lot ever since he started hanging around with Junpei.
But visitors aren't allowed here.
Yeah, but Mitsuru-senpai said it's okay during the day.
I don't think we need to worry about Ryoji-kun. He's dangerous. Who? Ryoji-kun?
Come to think of it, he was hitting on Mitsuru-senpai the first time he met her.
But having him around has really cheered up Junpei-kun.
Well, it's not like moping around's gonna bring her back.
That's true.
What's the matter, Ai-chan?
I envy you, Junpei. I'm a machine, so I cannot understand how it feels to live.
But you don't seem that different.
However, it is more accurate to say that I am functioning as opposed to living. There are times when I malfunction, but I can always be repaired.
So if we were all like you, we wouldn't have to worry about dying. Sorry. Hey, I don't have time to talk. I seriously gotta go study. Hey, shouldn't you guys be studying too? I heard math's gonna be a killer.
You wait until now to tell us that? Well, I guess we should call it a night then.
Your friends have gone back to their rooms.
I should not possess the gift of life. A living weapon is difficult to operate. However, I believe I understand the concept of loss. Should you ever be harmed,
Don't worry about me.
I'll try not to. You are very special to me. I do not know why, but I always want to be by your side. I want to protect you. I apologize for interrupting you. I will leave you to your studies. Good night. Ryoji Mochizuki is dangerous. What is this uneasiness? I am a machine. I cannot die, so they won't have to grieve for me. I must do something. I don't want them to suffer anymore.
I never felt like da-da-da-dum-down. I never felt like da-da-da-dum-down. But there's the
Wakaramasa, I do not understand. The sewing machine won't go. Bebe seems confused. What's wrong? I'm worried about my uncle. How can I convince him to let me stay here? Bebe seems sad. If I became a samurai, maybe I could stand up to him. Oh, maybe if we go to the sweet shop and have a snack, I can come up with a plan. Shall we? Alright. Yada, let's go. Bebe seems excited. Decide to go to the sweet shop with Bebe after finishing your work. You're having a delectable time with Bebe. I have thought about this even in my dreams. I will be disappointed if I have to return to my country. I want to stay here in Nihon, even if I have to eat dirt. Supported. Arigato, thank you. I can do anything with your support, Ongo-sama. Bebe seems very happy. Yitsu wa, actually, I have a plan. I will return home. Moshiron, of course, I will not give up just like that. I will come back here after persuading my uncle. I will convince him how great Japan is. Now I just have to figure out how to explain it to him. That will be easy with your help, Arnold-sama. Please help me. It seems like Bebe is counting on you. Your relationship is stronger now. The sun is setting. I will see you again. Sayonara.
Sup, dude?
Tomorrow's the full moon, but we don't have any shadows to kill. Man, this sucks. That reminds me, Ryoju didn't seem like his usual self today. He looked like he was about to start crying. Maybe he's been studying too much. Haha, nah, that can't be it. Good morning. I intended to do my best to protect everyone. I'm counting on you. Understood. So that's my review on the proper way to wear one's uniform. Please keep these things in mind. I'm not trying to force everyone to change the way they dress. I would like to hear your opinion. You overhear several comments. Hey, did Hidetoshi just say he wanted to hear our opinions? Before, he didn't care what we thought. Well, at least he's trying. The meeting is over. Only you and Hidetoshi remains. Thanks, Arnold-kun. I couldn't have done it without you. How did I do? Not bad. If you say so. Anyway, it's a big weight off my shoulders. Hitoshi seems to be blushing. I may have given people the impression that I'm selfish, but I'll win back their trust. Look at this. Hitoshi removes a lighter from his pocket. You know that cigarette butt in the bathroom? One of the guys fessed up. And you know what else? He promised me that he'll never smoke again. This lighter is proof of that. I earned his trust by showing concern for others, just like he taught me. Here, I want you to have this. I'll hang on to it. Thanks. Obtain cheap lighter. I've been looking down on the people, but you taught me an important lesson. I don't think I'll ever compare to you, though. Hitoshi seems embarrassed. You sense Hitoshi has respect for you. The relationship is strong enough. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. The innermost power of the Emperor Arcana has been set free. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Odin, the ultimate form of the Emperor Arcana. You remember the story I told you about the TV anchor woman? The man sent to prison was my father. I see now that sincerity is important, and I'm proud of myself for learning its true meaning. I also realized what an amazing man my father is. It's time to go home. You wanna go somewhere? You know, we've never hung out outside of school. We decided to go with Hitoshi. He seems really excited.
Hi, how was your day?
Tonight is the full moon, but we won't be conducting an operation. Maybe I should summon Yuna, though, just in case. By the way, have you seen Aegis? Is it Chinaru? Aegis has been returning late these days. She never used to. I wonder what happened. Meanwhile, at the Moonlight Bridge, it is the dark hour, and a figure on the bridge looks up at the moon. Another figure approaches it.
I've been looking for you. What are you doing here?
Well, to answer your question, I ended up here when I came to my senses. It's strange. The sky and the ground look so weird. And there's no one here. Something terrible has happened here. And yet I feel at peace.
Have you forgotten?
Forgotten what?
The Dark Hour. A time period few people are active during. But you've somehow adapted to it. Too well for a human, in fact. Yes, it's all so clear. Now, I understand the reason behind this feeling I sense when you're around. You are not good. You are my enemy.
Your enemy? Enemy? That's right. On a night like tonight, the moon was full. It was long ago.
Yes, we met once before, as adversaries.
Who am I? Who are you?
I am Aegis, the last remaining anti-shadow emergency control weapon. A machine created to destroy shadows.
Created to destroy shadows?
And your true name is Death. You are the shadow I sealed away 10 years ago.
Yes, it was 10 years ago. The night I was born into this world. I set foot on this very bridge.
The sole purpose of my existence is to destroy shadows. It is for that reason that I was given a personality and a persona.
I am the 13th Arcana. I was never meant to be. Everyone called me Death. But when I was born, a part of my power shattered and was strewn about. As a result, I was incomplete.
Even so, you were far stronger than I anticipated. Since I could not defeat you, my only option was to seal you away. Under the circumstances, there was only one suitable vessel. A human boy who happened to be nearby. I had no other choice.
Arnold.
I see. I was inside him all this time, and I unwittingly led him to my 12 missing pieces. And then... I see. I understand now. I remember everything. Who and what I am.
A machine is created for a purpose. Mine is to defeat you. That is the purpose of my existence.
It doesn't have to be that way, Aigis.
Palladian!
Don't be foolish, Aigis. I'm different than before. There's no way you can win. I'm sorry.
Aigis got knocked back without setting a finger on Ryoji. Aigis' chassis was heavily damaged from being slammed to the ground with such force.
I'm sorry. This mission appears impossible. A machine that cannot fulfill its purpose has no worth. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm scared.
Meanwhile, in the dormitory command room,
Juno! Wait, did something happen?
Yukari, is something wrong?
Well, it's a full moon tonight. You noticed it too, didn't you, Senpai? Jeez, I'm starting to feel like a workaholic. Oh no, did something?
We don't know anything for sure. However, we can't find Aigis.
Huh. Where would she have gone?
I sensed a persona, but it quickly disappeared. And soon after that, I couldn't detect Aigis' presence.
Could it have been Strega?
Well, she hasn't sensed any of their members, but we can't be positive.
I've confirmed Aigis' location. She's on the Moonlight Bridge.
All right, call the others. Let's see what's going on there.
you rush to the Moonlight Bridge. Aigis' body is heavily damaged. Parts of it are strewn everywhere.
Aigis!
I'm sorry. I remember everything. Who I am. Who he is.
Aigis stretched out her worn hand. You clasp her hand.
I know why I wanted to be by your side. I'm sorry. I failed.
It's going to be okay.
I'm sorry.
There's no need for you to apologize. You?
Ryoji-kun? Wait, what are you doing here? Aigis!
Aigis is no longer moving. It seems she stopped functioning.
What's going on?
It's all my fault.
What? You did this?
Akihiko, wait! He's not showing any signs of aggression. Tell us, who are you? What are you?
I'm the same as the beings you call shadows.
You're a shadow?
I'm the embodiment of all shadows. The Appriser, born from the union of the 12 Arcana.
The Appriser?
I remember everything now. The frightening truth about myself. And shadows, it's all so hard to believe.
You know the truth about shadows?
I do.
What?
The shadows are here to facilitate the rebirth of the maternal being. The maternal being will begin to awaken as she is drawn to me. The Appriser.
You're the Appriser?
That's right.
What is this maternal being?
She is a great entity. There is no comparable word in your language for her. 10 years ago, a man collected a great number of shadows and contained them in a laboratory. That's where I was born. But the unification was interrupted, and I awoke in an incomplete state. Not long after, I fell to Aigis, as she did to me.
Aigis? Is that true, Ryoji?
She knew she could not defeat me, so in an act of desperation, she sealed me within a child who happened to be standing nearby. That child grew up, carrying me inside him. And by a twist of fate, he later returned here as a transfer student.
You mean...
Everyone is looking at you in shock.
Yes, I lived inside him.
Ryoji was inside of you?
inside him?
His special persona awakened, as did the 12 shadows, all in order to become one with me.
Ryoji, you're the Appriser? And you were inside him? None of this makes sense!
It's all my fault. I'm sorry. There's more I need to tell you.
Ryoji-kun!
Ryoji lost consciousness and fell to the ground.
He appears to be exhausted. Let's let him rest. We have Aigis to attend to as well. We'll continue our talk later.
You're in shock at what you've just heard. Ryoji lived inside you for 10 years, waiting to make contact with the 12 shadows, and the boy named Pharos was actually Ryoji. You will be unable to ask Ryoji anything until he wakes up. You took Ryoji and Aegis home. Mitsuru walked in.
He's awake now. Let's meet tonight on the 4th floor.
Okay.
All right then. I'll see you later.
Damn that Ryoji.
Ryoji is sitting on the far sofa, hanging his head.
Is everyone present?
Are you okay, Ryoji-kun?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks. Besides, there's more I have to tell you guys.
Ryoji-kun.
There are many questions we need answered. To begin with, you said shadows were here to facilitate the rebirth of the maternal being. Please elaborate on this.
The maternal being is called Nyx.
Who the hell's Nyx?
Nyx is the mother of shadows. In ancient times, she bestowed death to this world. If she is awakened, darkness will once again cover the land and all life will vanish.
All life will vanish.
Are you saying everyone will die?
It would be more accurate to say that everyone will forfeit the will to live.
Are you talking about the lost?
Everyone seems to be coming to the same conclusion. Every human being will become like the lost, leading to the extinction of mankind and the end of the world.
The fall.
But it's still possible to keep it from happening, right? What? There's no way to prevent it?
I'm sorry.
Wait, what are you apologizing for? Are you saying it's for certain?
Yes. You heard the bell. I'm the Appriser. The Appriser of death. My existence is the affirmation of the fall.
The affirmation of the fall?
Everyone is at a loss for words. It is inevitable. The entire human race will become members of the lost. Ryoji's existence confirms the impending extinction of mankind.
When? When will it happen?
I'm afraid you will not live to see spring.
But that's not too far away. What are you guys freaking out about? All we have to do is defeat this Nyx. And that won't be a problem, because we've never lost.
Defeating Nyx is Impossible. It has nothing to do with strength, ability, or power. Just as all living things die, and the flow of time is continuous, Nyx cannot be defeated.
What? That's bullshit!
This is all so sudden.
The others are unable to hide their fear.
I was born from a collection of shadows, but now I have a human form, so I can talk with you, laugh with you, cry with you. All gifts I received because I was inside him, so I can give you a choice.
A choice?
Nyx's coming cannot be avoided, but it is possible to live in peace until she arrives. You'll have to kill me. If I were to disappear, all memories of the Dark Hour would disappear with me, as would any recollection of the fate that awaits you. You won't remember anything. The coming of the fall will be instantaneous, and you will not suffer.
We'll forget everything?
You'll be able to return to your normal lives, and in doing so, the time until the fall will be slightly delayed. In essence, I am the same as Nyx and cannot be killed. But thanks to him, there's a part of me that's human. So if death comes from his hands, I think it may be possible.
Ryoji is looking at you.
Ryoji-kun.
If you don't kill me, you will suffer more than you could ever imagine. With no hope for salvation, you will live every day paralyzed by the fear of your impending death. And I don't want you to have to endure such pain.
I don't want my memories to be erased. To forget everything would be like hiding from the truth.
Would that really be such a bad thing? All that awaits you now is despair. You don't know the terror of absolute death. Please, don't make your decision without at least thinking about what I've said.
Why is this happening?
Ryoji quietly stood up.
You don't have to decide right now. You have until December 31st, New Year's Eve, to think about it. After that, I'll dissolve into the blackness of the Dark Hour and become intangible.
Ryoji?
I will disappear with the coming of Nyx anyways, so don't worry about me. I'll be back on New Year's Eve.
Hey, Ryoji, wait!
Ryoji is gone. He disappeared, just like Ferris.
Ryoji-kun.
We will see him again on New Year's Eve.
A devastating realization. The world will soon perish. The destiny of mankind is extinction. A difficult decision lies before you. Death is inevitable. The appraiser waits for you. You cannot think clearly. How does a person choose the way he will die? I heard some people saying that apathy syndrome is nothing to worry about. I heard the same thing. It puts people at ease, right? Yeah, it certainly does for me. You think it's some new religion? Yeah, what are you talking? Are you taking this seriously? Oh, of course not. Arnold-sama, I have come up with a great idea to show Japan's charm to my uncle. I will show him kimono and make him understand the beauty of Nihon. That's a good idea. Since you agree, Arnold-sama, I have nothing to be afraid of. Debbie seems very excited. The kimono is a Japanese treasure. If I show it to my uncle, he will surely let me stay in Nihon. The design will be the mascot of the sweet shop. I thought of this design because Arnold-sama took me there. Debbie seems to be counting on me. I'm no longer confused. I will hurry up and make the kimono. I will zoom like the wind. You worked with Bebe for a long time and then decided to go back to the door. Oh, you're back, my bad. Could last night just have been a dream or something? No, probably not, huh? You overhear a conversation. Did you hear about Ryuji in class 2F? No, I didn't. I happened to. His parents got transferred here, so he won't be around anymore. So that's why I didn't see him. Well, that was sudden. Oh, it's you. I'm just... Never mind, there's no point in asking someone else. Are you scared? No, I'm not really scared, I just can't seem to comprehend all that has happened. I thought I would grow stronger after my father died, but I haven't. Listen, Tetsuya, nowadays I just log into MMOs with bedhead and all, like today, lol. But when I was little, people said I was a real cutie. Yes, I missed my chance, right? Nobody thinks I'm hot anymore. Do men only want younger women? Be honest with me. What are you talking about? Aha, I know. Kinda random, right? Maya seems self-conscious. When I get all worked up, I don't realize what comes out of my mouth. But I didn't make sense. I should know better. I teach composition. Okay, I'll be calm. I'll compose my bitching carefully for you. One of my co-workers is really pissing me off. I'm trying to avoid her. We used to teach the same grade, and we were together all the time. It's been a while, but that kind of thing sticks with you, you know? Anyway, she said she needed some advice, but then she just started bragging. Some student asked her out, and a guy she doesn't like proposed to her. And she acts like it's nothing. OMG, right? I hate skanky hoes like her. Just give puppy dog eyes and guys do whatever. She even stuffs her bra. Just calm down. Talk about fake, right? What kind of woman has to use pads for her boobs? I'm fine with massaging in the shower and drinking more milk, all natural. Maya tells you more than you wanted to know. OMG, for reals. I saw Miss K running in late one time, okay? Her pads fell down and it looked like she had 4. They're fake for sure. And my school is full of teachers like that. Man, Tatsuya, talking to you is better than getting a massage. Complaining online is now an important part of my days off. Maya likes talking to you. We're supposed to be fighting demons from hell, right? But after what I said, I might go to hell anyway. Well, I rented some DVDs, so later Tatsuya, thanks for chatting. Maya's player signed off. You decided to log out as well. Morning. Things have been pretty crazy lately, huh? No one's in the mood to talk either. Cheer up. Right. I suppose that's best. December already. It's almost at the end of the year. Let's not ruin our last months of the year together with laziness, okay? Remember, there's an exam next week. Though, didn't you guys just have exam? Time flies. The material of the exam begins on page 160 and will include what we go over in today's lesson, which is the definition of allotropy, the property of some elements to exist in 2 or more forms that are chemically identical yet physically discrete. Get it? I bet there's at least one allotrope you guys are familiar with. Let's see if you know what I'm talking about, Arnold. Which allotrope is formed by 3 oxygen atoms? Ozone? Wow, good job. I'm sure you'll do fine on the exam. Every living being needs oxygen to survive, and everything on the planet needs ozone too. You know how toxic UV rays have been eating away at the ozone layer, right? Due to the environmental destruction. There's less and less ozone. I probably have nothing to worry about, but you guys might. So watch out, okay?
Hi, how was your day?
Try to cheer up. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. Sorry, I guess I'm the one who's the most confused. Good morning. So, Arnold-kun, have you decided what you're going to do? Yes, I have. You're so brave, Arnold-kun, but I'm scared. Even Ken-kun is down. What are we going to do? Suing is my life. Even though my wallet is light and I can only buy cheap material, I will work hard to become the best kimono and save my future. To help Ove work on the kimono. So far, so good, eh? Right? When my uncle sees this, I know he'll agree with me about how great Nihon is. He'll agree for sure. I truly believe that, so I will work even harder. I accomplished a lot today with your help, Arnold-sama. Arigato, thank you. That seems very great. Hey Arnold, don't you think it's funny? We have so much to worry about, but we're still going to school as if nothing's changed. True, but we'll have to make up our minds sooner or later. Otherwise, it'll be too late. Exams start next Monday. We're a little ahead of schedule, so let's review the material. When I say electromagnetism, Lorentz force and Fleming's left-hand rule should immediately come to mind. Yeah, I won't be giving partial credits if you write right-hand rule, got it? Okay, let's move on.
Oh, hey!
It's difficult to explain. Good morning, did you talk to the others? Yeah, I see. Well, I feel the same as the others. We can't continue on like this. We should talk with everyone tonight. I see, wow, you sure know a lot more than I do. As you spend time with Keisuke, the bond between you two grew stronger.
Well, it's been a week. What are we gonna do? You okay, Fuka?
You just seem so calm.
We have to make a decision. I mean, it's been such a drag around here lately, and no one will go to Tartarus.
You're right. We humans are quite resilient. We can adapt to any situation given enough time. So how about it, everyone? Why don't we talk about it?
Have you made your decision, Sonata-san?
No. But I don't plan on running away.
So you're going to fight Nyx?
I don't know. I mean, it's supposedly undefeatable. What about you? What are your thoughts on it?
Honestly, this is the first time I've ever really contemplated my own death. It's quite a sobering thought. I don't want to suffer, and I don't want to kill Ryoji. But either way, we still die, so there is no simple answer.
Then do we all agree that we don't want to hurt Ryoji-kun?
Is that how you feel?
Well,
It's okay, Fuka. I mean, it's not natural to choose how you're going to die. What about you, Junpei? Have you decided?
No.
What's the matter? Scared?
What the hell do you mean by that? You think this is a joke?
Junpei,
We're going to die. Of course I'm scared. You all need to wake up. This is death we're talking about here.
Everyone remained silent, having nothing to say.
Then what do you want to do? Do you want to kill him?
There's nothing I can do. He's the only one who can kill him.
Arnold,
It's your fault in the first place. You had that thing inside you and didn't even know it. You raised it, damn it. This is all your fault.
Junpei!
So you should do something about it. You're supposed to be special, right?
I won't run away.
Stop it, Junpei! It's not his fault. And the only reason we've even been given a choice is because he carried it.
I know that, damn it, but... in my head, I might know.
Junpei's biting his lip.
But even though I know thinking about it might not solve anything, I'm still scared, damn it.
I know how you feel, Junpei-kun. I'm scared too.
Yeah, we're all scared.
Yes. I can't stop shaking.
Me either. I'm sorry I teased you, Junpei. I was just trying to lighten up the situation. Personally, I don't want to forget everything. I've learned so much since coming here.
Yuka-tan, I'm sorry I kept yelling like that.
I don't think any of us could have stood up to you right now, Junpei. So, don't worry about it. Right?
Don't mind it.
Sorry. I know this isn't your fault. I didn't mean to lash out at you earlier.
All right. I don't think we're prepared to make a decision just yet. Ryoji said he'll be back on New Year's Eve, so we still have some time to think about it. So until then, let's just try to live our lives as normally as possible.
Exams will begin on Monday. Have you guys studied? It's my fault if you don't get good scores, you know? Open your textbook for today's lesson. Incorrect use of the plural form. These can trip up a lot of people. S, ES, and IES are the most common forms. Got it? However, there are some irregular plural forms too. You seem confused, Junpei. Do you know which of the following is correct? Me? I wasn't listening at all. Did you hear what she said, Arnold? Do you know the answer? Sheeps. Okay, that's wrong. Daydreaming, I guess so. Wait, that goes for you too.
Welcome back.
Exams begin next week. I know it will be difficult to study for them, but if you run away now, you'll just be giving up on life. Oh, please let me know when you'll be going to Tartarus. Yeah, let me know too. I need to get some exercise, so I'll explore with you. I'm not leaving the ring without a win. Exam starts next Monday, so let's go over some historical significant years. 645, the Taika Reform. 710, the Heijō-kyo was established. 794, the Heian-kyo was established. I'm going to skip forward a few hundred years. You feel tired?
Word.
This question seems familiar. Which element is found in ozone? Oxygen. This question seems familiar. Which rule relates to Lorentz force? Left-hand rule. This question seems familiar. Translate the following. Fuyu wa tsutomete. Winter mornings are pleasant. Which plural is formed correctly? Cacti. It's the last day of exams. The questions are just too easy. Your pen won't stop moving. Today's exams have ended.
Welcome back.
After exams were finished, I went for a walk around town. The number of lost is increasing. I saw them everywhere I looked. Perhaps that has to do with the fall. We have to do something. Yes, I agree. We must continue going to Tartarus until the very end. Whether our opponent is a shadow or whether it is fate, we will need to be strong to win. Someone is coming this way. Hey, what's up? Is that your dog? Wow, he looks smart, unlike his own. Haha, just kidding. We talked for a while. Yukari's room at the dormitory.
Yes, who is it?
It's me.
Oh. You don't stop by very often, Senpai. Is something wrong?
No, I just wanted to talk.
Aw, are you feeling lonely?
Hey, are you teasing me?
No. Well, maybe just a little. I wonder what this Nyx is like. Hey, do you think it's inside Tartarus?
I have no idea.
Oh, by the way, I've made my decision. I want to fight to the end. It's better than doing nothing. That's why you're here, isn't it, Senpai? To talk about our decision?
I guess it is.
You're so easy to read.
I've made my decision as well. Kirijo is making great strides to turn itself around. After I graduate, I plan to assume leadership of the group and continue where my father left off. I cannot turn back now, even if I wanted to.
But what if you die?
If I die defeating Nyx, then the Kirijo group will have to continue on without me. But I am confident they would fulfill my wishes.
Ryoji said Nyx can't be defeated, but I kinda wonder about that. I don't think our special member can be killed either.
I agree. Death dwelled within him, amplifying his abilities, though he was exceptional to begin with.
He's an interesting guy, huh?
You're right.
You know, if things don't work out, I think I'll still be okay as long as I'm with everyone. Honestly, it doesn't matter whether or not we die. All that matters is that we're proud of how we lived. And I'd be proud if we decided to fight Nyx.
Does your decision have anything to do with your father?
A little. But it's more about me and how I feel.
I understand.
Senpai, when we were in Kyoto, you asked me to stand by your side. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember. We will fight together, Yukari.
Together.
I hope Tatsuya gets here soon. Maya is walking nearby. I'm not even complaining today or anything. So rare. But I have to tell Tatsu because he's my MMO partner. I'll be brave. I'm so lame. I'm blushing for reals. Oh no, now I'm starting to get sweaty. Are you talking to yourself? Song, how long have you been there? Maya seems surprised. I'm sorry, I was kinda spaced out. Maya seems to be embarrassed. I'm kinda interested in someone from school. He's kind of a teenager though. Oh my god, I said it. None of the male teachers are even in my league, so I gave up looking for BFs at work. I never thought I'd fall for a student. Going for younger guys is kinda new for me. You gonna ask him out? I know there's an age difference and he doesn't have a job or anything. Maya seems conflicted. But what if reality is a letdown after all my fantasies? Maybe I shouldn't. He's one of my students. He just transferred in this year after his parents died. I will comfort him. Maybe I can abuse my power and convince him I'm a guidance counselor. Oh, by the way, you don't need to be jealous. He's just someone I like, right? Tatsuya is the only game partner for Maya. No worries. Maya cares about you. What's with the fucking inappropriate teacher-student relationships in this game? I haven't made my apps yet, but But I'm going to go to a salon. Arnold Kuhn will fall in love with me before the weekend. Alright, okay. So it's me you're in love with, okay, I see. Exam results will be posted today. Hey, the results are posted. I decided to go look at the exam. You scored the highest in your class. Everyone is looking at you with respect. Right, let's begin. Today we'll finally talk about magic right here in Japan. Though I'm sure you think you're familiar with it already, you probably aren't. The view that magic is dubious subculture is becoming more common. But what is swept into the corners of society today was once central to Japan. It could even be said that magic was invented in Japan. After all, Himiko of Yama Taikoku was a shaman. She reportedly used magic called Kido to control the country. Sadly, we have no way of knowing what kind of sorcery that was. The same is true for Prince Shotoku, who established a centralized government. He practiced on Myodo, so in a sense he was also a shaman. With origins like this, magic was naturally woven into the very fabric of Japan. In the Heian period, for example, the bureau on Myo was established for Onmyoji to expel evil spirits and give spiritual advice. You may be familiar with that form of the legend of Abe no Seimei. Even in the age of the samurai, magicians played their part. Many generals who studied divination and military tactics should be considered magicians. Are you all listening? Don't become mesmerized now. I'll test you to see how closely you've been paying attention. Get it wrong, and you'll hear more taboo phrases. Who to call it? Arnold. I asked thee, what sorcery was Himiko said to have used? Kido. Very good. Thank you, Kotodama, for that one. The trend of tying magic to the people continued to the Edo period, but the new government formed during the Meiji Reformation stamped it out. Sushi Mikado Shinto, which had been revived during the Edo period, faded away.
Oh, hey!
Today is December 21st. There are less than 10 days until New Year's Eve, but for some reason I'm not scared at all. Well, maybe I'm scared a little, but I'm still gonna fight. Win or lose, I'm gonna give it my all. Good morning, this is Elizabeth. I'm calling to inform you that another human is strayed into Tartarus. It's chilly today. Miss Onishi left early, so I'll be teaching today in her place. I think today we'll learn about near-death experiences. There's no real reason for it. They've just been on my mind. Now, a near-death experience is defined as something an individual experiences just before death. Is it true insight into the afterlife or simply a trick of the brain? Opinion vary, but it is true that near-death experiences have been a hotly debated topic for some time. There are a few surviving records of ancient near-death experiences. According to the writing of Plato, a resuscitated soldier experienced the afterlife as a spirit. A similar incident was reported in Japan by entomologist Kunio Yanagita in the Tono Monogatari. Psychologist Carl Jung wrote that in his own near-death experience he saw a vision of the earth from afar. I'm sure you've heard your own stories from famous or infamous individuals. I have a few first-hand reports with me today. Let me read you some of them. I felt as if my soul was detached from my body. I met a friend who had already passed away. I saw my whole life flashing before my eyes. I saw the most brilliant light. I was bathed in light. I experienced complete and total happiness. This is called euphoria. These kind of reports are typical. Some have attempted to make direct recordings of near-death experiences. Researcher Kenneth Ring has tried to quantify near-death experiences with a weighted core experience index. Modern efforts have led to a new theory of near-death experiences, which goes like so. If an individual who is dying denies that fact, he eventually realizes that death is a reality that he must accept and becomes angry. As a result, he will try to do anything he can to extend his life.
La vérité finit toujours par se découvrir. Chaque jour suffit sa peine, chacun trouve chaussure à son pied. Le temps blanchit les têtes sans nourrir la raison. L'euphorie, la vérité finit toujours par se découvrir. Chaque jour suffit sa peine, chacun trouve chaussure à son pied. Le temps blanchit les têtes sans nourrir la raison. L'ouvrier, la vérité finit toujours par se découvrir. Chaque jour suffit sa peine, chacun trouve chaussure à son pied. Le temps blanchit les têtes sans nourrir la raison. L'ouvrier, la vérité finit toujours par se découvrir. Chaque jour suffit sa peine, chacun trouve chaussure à son pied. Le temps blanchit les têtes sans nourrir la raison. L'ouvrier, la vérité finit toujours par se découvrir. Chaque jour suffit sa peine, chacun trouve chaussure à son pied. Le temps blanchit les têtes sans nourrir la raison. L'ouvrier, la vérité finit toujours par se découvrir. Chaque jour suffit sa peine, chacun trouve chaussure à son pied. Le temps blanchit les têtes sans nourrir la raison.
But the futility of this leads to depression. In the end, he accepts his fate. Although he may initially deny death, he will accept it in the end. That's just how we humans are. Is everyone listening? It's not every day you'll hear a lesson like this. How about a little test to prove you're listening? Get it wrong, and memories of your life at school will disappear. What is the feeling of happiness in a near-death experience called? Euphoria. Yugoslavia, yeah, indeed. Good work, that is correct. You will have a happy school life. Yeah, fuck off. Arnold Gunn, I need to talk to you again. After music club, let's meet at the same place we talked last time. After you finish our club activities, you went to the rooftop to meet Keisuke. Don't tell anyone this, but I'm still deciding about whether or not I want to study abroad. My dad's trying to make all my decisions for me. He chose the school I'd go to, the dorm I'd live in, even the flight I'd take. I haven't had a say in anything. He's been acting all weird since I had a talk with him about quitting the club. It's like he thinks he understands me now. Don't you like music? Well, it's not that. I don't like it. It's just Keisuke seemed depressed. I realized that participating in music isn't fun anymore. When we're doing an activity, I get all stressed out thinking about how I won't be able to become a doctor. My teachers, my friends, and especially you, everyone has been so supportive. I know what you must be thinking. A chance to study abroad. What an opportunity. Sorry, Arnold-kun, it seems like all I ever do is complain to you. But I always feel a lot better after talking to you, so thanks. Seems like Keisuke trusts you. Now I don't know what I really want to do. In times like this, I must put my faith in the heavens. You can go on without me. I have to go to the bookstore. I'm going to buy a fortune-telling book and stay up all night until I finish reading it. After saying goodbye to Keisuke, we decide to go back to the door.
Oh, hey!
Today is Emperor's birthday. There's no school. Tatsumi Port Islands, back alleys.
I thought you were gonna go visit your mother's grave.
Oh, hi, Sonata-san.
Is this where you should be?
Well, I was planning to. But when I thought about what I was gonna say to her, it just didn't feel right. There are things I still need to do before I talk to her again.
Yeah, same here. I don't have anything I need to tell Shinji right now. I have my own stuff to deal with.
An undefeatable enemy, huh? Gosh, wonder what it's like.
You got me. But it doesn't matter because I've made up my mind. I'm gonna look it straight in the eyes.
Straight in the eyes. I like the sound of that. You can count me in too.
Yeah.
As you shadow with Maya, the bond between you two grew strong. Today is December 24th, Christmas Eve. It's an important day in Europe and America. Although unlike in Japan, December 25th, Christmas Day, is even more important. Do you all know why we celebrate Christmas in the first place? In Japan, Christmas Eve is just a day for couples to spend time together and give gifts. You feel tired? You received a text message. Sorry to ask for the last minute, but it's Christmas and all. If you're not busy, can we get together after school? Would you like to spend your Christmas with her? Yes. I promise to spend time with you, though. Are you ready, Arnold? I was thinking we could go to Paulownia Mall. I hear the decorations and lights are beautiful. You decide to spend Christmas Eve with Yuko. You come to Paulownia Mall with Yuko. Wow, it looks so different. It's beautiful. I know, I'm so excited. Yuko seems to be enjoying the Christmas decorations. We should stick close together since it's so cold out. Hey, look over there. You walk around and enjoy the lights with Yuko. That was so much fun. Wait a minute. Do you want your Christmas present now? I'm your present. Just kidding. Merry Christmas. Obtain medicated patch. It's nothing fancy, but it works. I learned how to make it a long time ago from my grandma. It's gonna get colder, so take care of yourself. Will you give a gift? Give a gift. Oh, nice choice. You're good at this. Thanks to you, this is a great Christmas. It seems Yuko liked your gift. This isn't my usual Christmas. To be honest, I'm normally not that interested in Christmas. It's nice, sure, but it's just another day. But when I was a kid and we had chicken and cake as a family after the presents in the morning, I'd wake up and find the presents right by my pillow. I really believed Santa had come during the night. Back then, it was so much fun. And now this year, it's fun again in a different way. This is my kind of Christmas. Do you mind if I snuggle up to you? I bet you're cold too. What you need is a big hug to warm you up. You shared a tender moment with Yuko. Shoot, how did it get so late? I don't want to go home. I want to stay here. Just kidding. I mean, we have school tomorrow. We can't stay here all night dressed in our uniforms. So we've got to go home, right? Well, let's stay a little bit longer. You spent time with Yuko until night came.
Where have you been?
Hey, did you know that today is December 25th? Fate, death. What a terrible Christmas. Christmas will be better next year. That's right, next year. We're not gonna let the world end.
One more! Only one enemy left! Yes!
I've been seen. I'll have to eradicate it.
There are 2 enemies. I'll be cheering you on from here.
Last one. Don't let your guard down.
Here's our chance for an all-out Gladiator! There are 2 powerful enemies. I won't lose. Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Gladiator! There are 3 enemies. Be careful. If you get into trouble, run!
The enemy's down. Let's finish. You'll fall by my hand.
There are 2 enemies.
Last one. Don't let
I'll
your
be
guard
cheering you
down.
on from here. There's someone on this... There are 3 enemies. Be careful. One more. If you get into trouble, run! I made up my mind. I won't lose.
Don't let your guard down.
from here.
Don't leave the job on the last one. Don't let your guard down.
Today is the last day of the second semester. You think about all that's happened. However, you must still go to school. Morning, it's cold today, but it's worth it for winter vacation tomorrow. What are you getting with your New Year's gift? We haven't got yours yet, but I want to get the lucky bag. I'm aiming for that purse. Oh, me too. Hey, do you want to start waiting in line today? We could bring our kotatsu. Winter break starts tomorrow, though I'm sure most of you are just going to sleep in during the New Year's. Well, you better stop relying on your parents so much and don't fall asleep in the kotatsu, okay? Speaking of kotatsu, I'm reminded of a passage from a famous novel, The Shutter of the East Window. Oh wait, that was a futon. You feel tired? Doze off. Today marks the end of the second term. Winter break begins tomorrow.
L'ouvrier, la vérité finit toujours par se découvrir. À chaque jour.
Welcome back.
The second term is finally ended. There are only 5 days left until New Year's Eve. My fear and anxiety still remains, but I'm no longer confused. I will fight until the end. I've made up my mind.
Huh? Junpei-kun?
Oh, hey, Fuka.
What are you doing here?
Nothing, really. I come here when I'm feeling down.
Is that Chidori's sketchbook?
Oh, yeah. This is where I first met her. What are you doing here, Fuka?
Oh, I went home for a bit. I've been going back there a lot lately.
I see. You know, you've really changed, Fuka. You're totally different from when you first came to the dorm.
Really?
Yeah, you were so timid back then. And now you're so strong.
You've changed too, Junpei-kun.
Yucatan said the same thing. But I don't think so. I mean, just the other day I got all freaked out about being scared. I am such a wuss.
That's not true.
But I really was scared. Actually, I'm still scared. But after thinking about it, I realized that I don't want to lose my memory. If I forget everything, that means I'll forget Chidori too. And I wouldn't even be alive right now if it wasn't for her, you know? So I say F that.
You're scared because you're not running away. That's nothing to be ashamed of.
Fuka.
That's why I want to protect everyone. Think about it. The Dark Hour is really scary too, isn't it? But our persona's awakened, and we're here today.
The future hasn't been decided yet, and I want to be true to myself.
True to yourself. You're really something, Fuka. We should fight.
I agree.
Although we initially planned to allow Innocent Sin to run indefinitely, recent feedback has shown that player participation is not adequate to continue. We are terribly sorry for any inconvenience this causes for active players. However, the servers will remain open until the official end date. We hope that you understand and that you enjoyed your time with Innocent Sin. Sincerely, Innocent Sin staff. We logged on to the game. Inside Lunaville Hospital, Maya's in the room. You got that message from the admins, right, Tutsuru? Maya faces away from you. It said they're cancelling Innocent Sin. Think it's for real? No way. I know, right? How dare they? Maya's getting all worked up. I finally found a place to let out my frustration, and now this. Maya gets closer to you. Tatsuya, do you think we'll still be able to see each other? Don't worry about that. Alright, I'll try not to think about it. But if I say that, I'll think about it even more. Maya seems troubled. No, we have to stop wasting our time. Maya's not going quietly. I'll beat them to the punch. What are you planning? Oh, don't worry, Tatsu. I won't do anything dangerous. Maya seems a little happy. Even though you might be a mid-aged man or a 12-year-old girl, that shouldn't matter. To tell you the truth, I kinda hope you're a handsome guy though. Don't worry, Maya will protect you. We'll always be partners, okay? It seems Maya cares about you. Alright, I'm gonna go write my email with our combo log. Don't mess with Maya and friends or you'll regret it. Next time we'll celebrate our victory, okay bye?